step back from these economic systems, capitalism, and market, whatever. And pretend like we just got some candy and that we all produced. Who are we making this stuff for? So, let's say we're making it for the fastest. Who wants a piece of candy? Joe's the fastest. Joe gets a piece.
What?
Just let them go.
Can you repeat that one more time?
I said, who is the? We're trying to figure out who we're producing this candy for, and one possible way of deciding who we're producing it for would be to give it to whoever's the fastest. So in this case, Joe was quickest on the draw, quickest with his hand up in the air, quickest to say he wanted candy. Right. Who's the smartest? Wait a second. Joe was the only 100 on the last test, I think. That makes Joe right now. Joe is the smartest until somebody gets a higher score on the next.
That doesn't mean anything.
No, you already got a piece. Why don't you just give Joe the whole bag?
Joe is the fastest and the smartest in here?
Yeah, good.
That means nothing about. He's not the smartest. I'll destroy.
Most attractive. I already had some food this morning, so I'm just going to pass on the Snickers. We'll move on.
Oh my god, I tried really hard on that. I
we will do lottery though.
Me.
We'll do some lottery. You get how many people do we have? What's the highest clicker number? Does anybody have clicker number 25 in here? 24? Does anybody have 24? 24 is the highest. Okay. So we'll do a lottery. Clicker number 1 through 24. Do that right quick. I've got it set up here.
So what's gonna happen?
Okay, so if your clicker number comes up, then you get one sticker. Okay.
Come on,
If it's Joe, it's just random. Don't be mad at me or Joe, okay? No pride. It's in here.
Actually, I'm gonna throw it
Okay, here we go. 5. Who's 5? Clicker 5. Okay. Here's a piece of candy.
Wait, it only comes up with one?
Oh.
That is
That's
not
how lottery works.
Oh, he's so funny.
Like 5 different numbers come up.
Like, how did they really laugh? Hadley would be the first one to start fighting.
Just a reminder here, guys. Okay, so we're pretending like we produced this candy. We're trying to figure out who we're producing it for. These are different possible systems of figuring out who we're going to produce it for. What else? We could take we could take a piece. I don't have anywhere near enough to go around. We could like take a piece, get like a little razor blade,
Yeah,
chop
go
it
ahead
up.
and do it. Yeah, do
It's
it.
about 24
not
pieces. 24 pieces.
I saw you.
We can evenly divide everything. What else could we do? We could say, who is most in need? Who is most in need? Okay, so I got 2 people claiming to be most in need. Josh, can you explain why you're most in need of a Snickers bar?
Because I don't have any money for lunch today to go to McDonald's.
They just
So
had chicken biscuits.
my mom gave me that money, but
Starving.
if I get that Snickers, it would hold me over until dinner tonight, which I probably won't have. My parents won't love me.
But you ate some McDonald's this morning?
No,
Breakfast?
I usually go to McDonald's for lunch, but I'm poor right now, so I don't get paid in like 3 weeks.
Okay, this is not like my decision only. I mean, we'll all decide on that. Hadley, can you give us your argument? Why are you most in need of a Snickers?
Because my blood sugar is running this morning.
It's bullcrap.
All right, so how many think Josh is most in need? Josh is most in need. Anybody? You can
You
vote
guys
for yourself
can't-
if you want to, Josh.
That is a lie, dude.
How many think Hadley's more in need? Okay, Hadley wins.
Not even everybody voting. It's not even fair.
Hadley's most in need.
Yeah.
Do we have one more? Let's see if that.
Do we get the most dumbest person in here? Do they get a piece of candy for being dumb? Because I think I need a couple of them.
Hardest working day.
Who's the hardest working in here?
Me?
I was here.
I work hard. I still don't get it though, but I work hard.
Joe, I don't think I can get away with giving you another piece of candy. How many think, let's say, votes for Sierra hardest working?
You got
I do
1,
work
2, 3,
hard.
4, 5, 6, 7. I think 7 or 8. I think we had a total of 7. Not
I
counting
looked for
Hadley's 2
Jennifer.
hands.
She's not here.
Okay, 7 for Sierra. Josh had his hand up. Vote for Josh. There's no love for Josh today. 2 votes for Josh. Okay, Libby. Who wants to vote for Libby? Hardest working? I'll vote for Libby. 2, 3. 3 votes for Libby. Sierra is the hardest working.
I worked so hard for every single one of those bullets, and I didn't get one.
What is
Which one of these are any of these kind of like how who gets stuff in our economy? Like, do the people who are most in need get the stuff in our economy?
No.
Or
Look at me.
who gets the stuff in our economy?
Better, people with better jobs.
Most attractive.
I think that studies have been done that show like more attractive people are more likely to have like conventionally more attractive people.
And blondes make more money.
Blondes make more money. We did that in class, yeah. Although that's arguable, that more attractive, right? People might argue with you on that. Do smarter people get more stuff? Maybe not always, but I think that probably helps you out. If you're faster, if you're quicker on the draw, if you're faster in seeing opportunities and jumping after them, like, does that help you in this case? In some cases, maybe sometimes, right?
Hard is working then. You work hard. I think.
Yeah, hard working. That's the American dream, right? You work hard, you get more stuff. Although, like, none of these perfectly sums up how we distribute things. And I would say that there are exceptions to all these. There's poor people who are very attractive. There's people who work really hard all their lives in this country that never have anything to show for it. So, there's exceptions. Some people get lucky. Some people by birth are born into families where they don't have to worry about anything all their lives. Okay. Let's talk about greed. Let's consider greed for just a second. And I brought up biblical references, but any major religion, like if you look at Hinduism, Judaism, Islam, any major religion has references to greed, and all major religions are in agreement that greed is a bad thing. Okay? I brought up biblical references here, so these are generally negative, talking about greed in a negative way. Okay, so the greedy man curses and spurns God. The treacherous are caught by their own greed. Everybody's greedy for gain. Okay. That's actually kind of that's like a rule in economics right there. I mean, seriously, that's like people act out of their own self-interest. Have their heart, that is a good one. False prophets have their hearts trained in greed. I like that one too. Okay. So greed tends to be considered to be a bad thing.
I want to say that to everybody now. Look up 2 Peter 2:14.
So there's a couple of ideas here. Like this today's lesson is about 2 ideas. One is sounds like a crummy idea that tends to work pretty well in practice. Like if you just hear this idea, you think, man, that's a bad idea, right? Because of my religious upbringing, that you would think that'd be a bad idea, but it works pretty good in practice. And the other one sounds like a great idea, but whenever anybody tries to implement it, whenever they try to use that system, things don't go so well. That makes it so. We got a bad idea that works pretty good. We got a good idea that works pretty bad. That's what we're talking about today. Okay? Which one's capitalism? Is that the bad idea or the good idea?
Good idea.
It's the bad idea that works pretty good. Capitalism runs off greed. It says, knock yourselves out. Every man for himself. Do your own thing. It runs off self-interest, doing your own thing. Everybody owns their own stuff. I don't have to give you my stuff if I don't want to. Okay? I'll explain a little bit more about it. But let's fill these in. Oh, and yeah. Is this on the front page of your thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to be walking back and forth for the next 2 days trying to explain this. So let me kind of go ahead and set this up. Let's say that this closet right here, this spot right here, would be a pure market system. Okay? This basically, a pure market system means like there's no government involvement in the economy at all. The government does not